Going to be one of the toughest races of the year, this one. Mechanically.
At the start, although you've got to be aggressive, because you've been so slowly, it's finding out you need him, isn't it?
If you don't, though, you get swallowed up.
Yeah.
When you look at Rossi and Zarco behind him, he knows that they're going to be charging through the pack. Andrea Dovizioso, a few people hinting at maybe Dovizioso being a strong challenger. We know that Pedrosa and Dovizioso, two of the smoothest riders in the field, they can
Wasn't here this afternoon.
I think Matt's absolutely right. Tyre conservation. I mean, obviously the rider's fitness will also come into question a little bit in these baking conditions. But yeah, don't be surprised if one rider starts slower than you might think, or another starts faster than you might think. Because that medium you'll have to use early, the hard you'll have to use more towards the end. So it's going to be a fascinating race.
On the third row of the grid, Maverick Vinales. On the third row of the grid, we have Andrea Dovizioso. So here we go. 25 laps, scorching Barcelona, we're underway.
big wheelie off the line for Hoy and Lorenzo in second, but oh, there's a touch. Petrucci and Marquez touch as they power down the first.
Joseph from pole position. Alessio Spargo's running there. Alvaro Bautista not so far away as well as they come into this very, very fast turn 3.
Petrucci was the big loser. The big contact he had with Marc Marquez has dropped him way down. In fact, he's 11th, started third. Can Lorenzo follow the inside of Pedrosa? He can. Turn 5, Lorenzo. Turn 10, there's Valentino Rossi. Check on Rossi. He's picked up 2 places from 13th to 11th.
Well, he's getting away at the front is Hoy Lorenzo as they come up over the top through the stadium section. This is the new part of the course of the Circuit de Barcelona, Cataluña. It's the second the second chicane there
At the first corner, he tucked the front.
Lorenzo into turn 3 on the Ducati. Third place 5 weeks ago in a race. He's only finished since he switched from Yamaha. We look a little bit further down. I'm looking for Maverick Vinales. He's made a disastrous start. Championship leader at 16th.
Exactly, he's on the hard rear. Look, the next hard rear is Danilo Petrucci down in 8th.
Folger's getting in hot at turn 10. He managed to put up on the brakes, thought he was going to run on and run wide there. He's trying to find a way through on Alessio Spargo, but this has been the best start to a Grand Prix for Jonas Folger in MotoGP. Normally, on new tyres and a full fuel tank, he's really exposed.
Place. It's a single point at the moment for the championship leader. Folger and Spargo, and Folger's got up the inside of him at turn 1.
Yeah, he's back on track. He's Andrea Dovizioso, 146.299. Predicted race pace was mid 146s, so we're expecting to get that massive touch. Petrucci just cutting right across the field. Marc Marquez, nothing he can do about that. Look at Petrucci, comes careering across the track. Somehow he stayed up. Marc Marquez really lucky. Race direction are currently having a look at that, and that's under investigation. We've seen that a few times in the past where riders Petrucci might argue that he wasn't going to come across as aggressive. He was perhaps just coming up on Hoy Lorenzo, who we saw have a big wheelie. I don't know if that was influencing Petrucci's tactics whatsoever. Rossi up the inside of Jack Miller and Hector Barber, but Hector Barber's run on. New race record set by Jonas Folger. He's about the charge at 145.969 as they try and make the best he can from the bad days. And this has been an awful day so far, a wretched weekend for the factory Yamaha team. But you've got to say, Jonas Folger's doing an awesome job there.
This is just a foretaste, really, Dylan, do you think, of what is going to happen? Because we're all getting excited as we're tripping down in the key stages, latter stage of the race. There is Jonas Folger coming up on the rear wheel then of Andrea Dovizioso's Ducati. 21 laps to go. Vinales still crosses the line in 15th place. Valentino Rossi running in 10th. A little bit further down, it's Petrucci, Alessio Spargo, Zarco, Bautista, Rossi, top 10.
Really breaking away at any fast rate. So Rossi will be trying to fight his way through the pack while also nursing his tyres, not trying to be too aggressive and lose grip and traction on both the front and the rear. Right hand side's the issue here. Front end we saw last year, there was so much grading, certainly on Jorge Lorenzo's tyres. He dropped back through the field. Medium front and rear was Jonas Folger, so how long will he be able to keep good life with those tyres? Michelin confident on the grid, the medium rear should last for about 10 or 12 laps before it starts dropping off. Start of lap number 6, Lorenzo still leading the way from Marquez. Marquez not close enough to slipstream Lorenzo down the braking zone for turn number 1. He won't want to do here. He was tempted to make a move that turn number 5, but on these asymmetric front tyres, the softer compounds on the left, and we've seen Marc Marquez have real troubles in left-handers this weekend. 4 of his 5 crashes have been in left-handers. He's going to be a little bit more cautious because he said this weekend that asymmetric tyre, even the hard option front, with it being softer on the left in the middle of the corner, it dropped Lorenzo back to 3rd place. Lorenzo's being picked up now by Dovizioso, so Lorenzo was leading 4 corners ago, now he's 4.
Then coming in turn 16, Lorenzo closes right up on Marquez as the Ducati got the grunt to get past him before they come into the turn. There is Danny Pedrosa along
forward, but he just ran in a little bit too hot, so Lorenzo's able to sweep back through. It looks like Lorenzo's struggling already here. Will Folger pounce again in turn 5? Yes, he does. Picks up Lorenzo, so Lorenzo dropping back through the field, just like he did 1 week ago in Mugello. He led in the early lap, dropped back through like a stone, struggling again, Lorenzo.
So it's the 2 factory horse
making effort to move through on Lorenzo, so Jorge Lorenzo is really suffering in these hot conditions very early on here in Barcelona. Let's not forget he's got the hard front, hard rear. So if he's already struggling for grip, what's he going to be like in the second half of the race? He went for the hardest compounds available and he's already running out of grip.
Through the final corner, when they cross the line, there will be still 8.
Of course, he might have won for the first few laps. Didn't push too hard, just to protect that medium rear option tyre in the first 6 or 7 laps. Now he's hit the front. Has he got the pace to break away from Marquez?
I think Andrea Dovizioso will be keeping a very close eye on this situation in 3rd place. We ride with the Mugello race winner.
11, no way through.
Aggressive stuff from Marquez, as we would expect. We ride with the world champion. 5 crashes this weekend for Marc Marquez. Pedrosa leads the way down through 13, 14 and 15. The left and right flick, then into 16, the final corner. Costa Batista and Valentino Rossi currently running in 8th place, but you would imagine very soon indeed Batista and Rossi will go past Jorge Lorenzo. He really is struggling.
Yeah, look at that. Bautista's right on Lorenzo's rear wheel through turn number 4. Lorenzo pushed as hard as he could to get by. That's dropped back into the 148s. He's just about to drop into the 149, so Iannone very early on has clearly run into some big tyre problems. Rossi got in a little bit hot there on Bautista in turn 10.
We're riding with Jorge Lorenzo. Lorenzo at the moment, he's slipped out for the field. He's in 6th place. He's coming under enormous pressure. Well, from a trio really, Batista, Rossi.
Bautista's through on Lorenzo, through up the inside of Lorenzo. So that's Bautista up into 6th place. Where's Rossi gone?
Rossi is there somewhere, I think that's...
No, he's not.
No, that's the other Zarco.
Zarco was next through. Maybe on my eyes just to see through the bit. Rossi, is he still there? He is. He looks really comfortable. I just wonder whether Rossi's hit front tyre problems. Yeah, you had that mistake at turn 10 here on the last lap. It seems like he possibly ran on at the first corner on this lap number 10.
What Dovizioso doesn't want to happen is have Marquez snapping his heels all the time. Though does he in 3rd place? He just wants to concentrate on Pedrosa in front of him.
No, then he Pedrosa holds firm in the braking zone for turn number 1. It's like Lorenzo trying to fight back with Bautista down at the first corner. Lorenzo might have got a bit of a second wind.
Have a look, this is at the front. Corner number 3, this fast right-hander. Marquez hanging in there in 3rd place.
In those tyres and keep them preserved for the end of the race. Folger's not out of this podium battle at all.
We're up at turn 9. We ride with Andrea Dovizioso. The man in front of him is Danny Pedrosa, who's starting in pole position. They race down the hill now. On the brakes into turn 10. Folger has closed right up. And Petrucci's not far behind as well. We really do want just a little gap opening up between Pedrosa, Dovizioso, and then a little gap between them and Marco. That really will suit Dovizioso absolutely perfectly, though. I'm trying to say, Mark, really too far to break. Absolutely. What? Boy, was he hammering those brakes. Talk about
the first 5 laps almost like a bit of a qualifying. It is going to be quite interesting now because those guys with the mediums up at the front do seem to be coping pretty well. I think with 10 laps to go, that might give us a little bit of a better indication as to whether the hard tyres really do last that much longer.
Yeah, of course. Chatting away, there's not even half of
How much longer will he be able to cope with the deteriorating grip on that soft left-hand side of his front tyre? He's been caught out 4 times already this weekend.
Standard start and finish straight in the car. Just get the feeling that Dovizioso is just feeling his way down there every time.
Spins up, certainly coming through sections like that turn 4 where we're on board with Lorenzo and Rossi.
Yes, it's down at turn 5. The left-hander where bottoms out the circuit here before they start climbing up through 6. Now the left-hander at 7, then they start climbing up towards turn 9 with the king, turn 8 in the middle. The decision then what is going on, if he is going to receive any sort of penalty.
That was Vinales on the inside of Redding. Redding had just run wide at turn number 5, so Vinales didn't really have to work hard for that move on Redding.
Across the line now, 12 laps to go here in Barcelona. Round 7, MotoGP World Champion. Just never lets you down.
Folger last time around. Just can't find a way through on Lorenzo, can he? At the moment, although he's right on Lorenzo's rear wheel, maybe making a move very, very quickly for 8th place.
Down at turn 5, that's 11 and a half laps to go.
But Folger got it spinning up coming out at turn number 5.
Dovizioso comfortable there. Pedrosa looks comfortable enough in the lead. Marcus has had to work hard to be there, but he's held it up very well indeed. And Jonas Folger, well, he is a big surprise. I don't know if he's a big surprise or not. He's looked excellent all weekend after making his 250th Grand Prix appearance.
There's a fair few rides in this field, Nick. I think they're just going to be happy to see the checkered flag, the likes of Vinales and Crutchlow. Real tough weekend so far.
Be happy when it's all over. We've got the test here tomorrow, absolutely crucial test for all the teams here tomorrow. And then of course, no, these are 3 very, very experienced Grand Prix racers and Grand Prix winners. And world champions, all of them in various classes.
Well, they're able to keep a fast and consistent rhythm. But of course, at the back of their minds, while they're trying to do that, will be let's not push too hard, because if he pushed a bit harder, could pull away from this field. Or whether Andrea Dovizioso, you've got to say, looks really comfortable. He's just sitting there and biding his time because he feels towards the end of the race he's got the pace to pull away.
It's a game of chess, but it's not the sort of game where you sit with it on the table. It's a really high-speed game of chess, isn't it? Michelin
Matthews trying to fight his way through the pack.
Quite likely the latter, I would think, for the amount of time it's been with you. They're at turn 10. Will Dovizioso make a move soon? Was he quite happy to sit in that situation? Trouble is, he's got 2 men to think about, hasn't he? He's got to think about the man behind him as well.
Rossi lost a second last time around. He did drop into the 148, so whether it...
Afternoon in the park.
I think Pedrosa let him through. I think Danny Pedrosa wants a look. I think he wants to have a look at Dovizioso here.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Danny was not really fighting on the brakes, was he? I think Danny Pedrosa could have, if he wanted to, he could have had a... He saw Dovizioso blitzing past him and probably thought, OK, I'll have a little look at what you've got. Or, to try and finish on the podium, another DNF for for Marquez at this stage of the season, even though Maverick Vinales is floundering down in 12th place. He can ill afford to end up in the gravel again, Marquez, after a weekend where he's done little but finished in the gravel after 5 crashes.
Of course, we said Andrea Dovizioso looked confident, second place, but Danny Pedrosa looks
Fixes. Dovizioso has got great pace at this stage of the race. He's back in the 146, so 146.8. He was 0.8 of a second faster than Danny Pedrosa.
I'll tell you what, I take my hat off to Jorge Lorenzo, don't you? I thought he was dropping like a stone. He's hanging onto the rear wheel of Batista and Zarco, and he's keeping Rossi back. And again, Danny Pedrosa might feel, okay, I'll run behind you if you can drag me along towards Dovizioso. Fine, up in turn 9, 7.5 laps to go, down to 10 then come. Oh, that championship would be mighty interesting if this remains the same. There would be just 5 points between Vinales and Dovizioso. Marco has not been an easy weekend for the French group.
Dovizioso a 147 flat last time around. Marquez almost matching him with a 147 too. Danny Pedrosa dropped back into 148. So Danny Pedrosa leads this race, run out of rubber. Jorge Lorenzo up the inside of Bautista and Zarco. He's in way too hot though. Zarco, Bautista and Lorenzo, they just about make it fit through turn number 5.
Well, all of them are winners, world champions in the smaller classes. And they're riding like they're in the smaller classes.
Could have thrown a handkerchief over the three of them there, that's how tight it was.
So, it's Zarco that does hold the advantage in 6th. Out of a hat, he is the man, but Dovizioso has looked supremely confident. It's like that Magellan win really lifted his confidence.
Yeah, Pedrosa's a second behind Marc Marquez. Now Jonas Folger has dropped right out of podium contention. His next challenge is to try and keep a hard charge down over the truth
With the field, actually. Terrific battle for 5th place. Sorry, 6th place between Zarco, Lorenzo and Bautista. And this is the fight for 4th place. And he has gone through.
Yeah, he has taken 4th place, and Andrea Dovizioso at the moment not letting Marc Marquez get within 0.8 of a so. 7 years it took him to win a Grand Prix in Malaysia last year after his first at Donington Park back in 2009. 7 races it was between Malaysia and Magellan last weekend. It's 7 days between Magellan and Barcelona. It could be 7 heaven for Andrea Dovizioso the way it's going.
He's riding a very good race despite all the problems because he's picking up points all the time. If he can get past Hector Barbara, who knows? They're such important points for him.
Now Crutchlow was obviously wide going through the turn 1 and 2. He had to run off, so he had to give a place to Crutchlow.
He picked up, but he gained 2 more points, closed up on Hector Barbara down at turn 10. We ride with him. There is Barbara in front of him. We have 4.5 laps to go at the front, but he's got the gap now to over 1 second of Andrea Dovizioso.
I'm racking my brain now to try and think.
Chasing, we don't. Sorry, this is Jorge Lorenzo, who really has put in a tremendous battle. We thought he was slipping down the field like a stone.
He was.
He's not now, is he?
No, he's right in this battle now.
4th place.
Yeah. Down the braking zone. Lorenzo will have much more front end stability on that hard front tyre. No, Folger won't give it up. He's out wide though. I think Folger's just run out of front tyre.
Yeah, Lorenzo moves up another place. He now has Danilo Petrucci in 4th place in his sights, who was the early leader of the race. We thought he was absolutely
through.
God, almost sideways, approaching turn 1.
On board with Maverick Vinales. He is 20 seconds behind the race leader.
That's past Hector Barbara, though, I think. So picked up top 10 points, yeah.
He's he's only one place behind Valentino Rossi, so in terms of damage limitation for Vinales, he'd probably have been Marquez. He may have just called this one a day. He might have just said, okay, 20 points, I need those 20 points badly for the championship. Dovizioso's just got the better pace, he's going to be beaten by the better man today.
Well, I think for Marc Marquez, he's in front of Pedrosa, he's in front of Rossi, he's in front of Vinales, Dovizioso's here in the man, and it will be his fourth in the MotoGP class.
So he could potentially win as many Grand Prix in a week as what he's won in his entire MotoGP career then.
Yeah.
Baptista's wide at turn 1.
Yeah. Rear wheel took a bit of bump there. Okay, safely through.
Folder's really. Petrucci's gone down turn 5.
So that moves Folder up, so just take that out. I was going to say they were point scorers, but that's one who's gone.
Turn number 5. Just a little bit hot. Overloading the front tyre. He's absolutely devastated. Worked so hard to try and find that 4th place.
I don't know if it's going to be so realistic, but we talk to him later. Marquez crosses the line over here, below 20 points for Marc Marquez in 2nd place. Dovizioso is a former 125cc World Champion. He's runner-up in that 250cc World Championship. He's now a real championship contender in MotoGP.
Yeah, it's only DNF this year.
If he tires a minute then, he might have come straight back at the other side.
But as we thought, Marc Marquez has definitely said, yes, thank you very much, 20 points for 2nd place. I will take that because he's now almost 4 seconds behind Marc Marquez. Here's Valentino Rossi then in a very lonely 8th place.
Yeah, we've seen very little of Valentino. Ducati, his 13th Grand Prix victory, his 4th in the MotoGP class. He is a big championship contender from this moment.
Marc Marquez brings that Repsol Honda home in 2nd place after a weekend that's seen him crash 5 times. Jonas Folger almost speedway style coming out of the final corner, just losing.
I think that Ducati were going to win 2 in a row. It's going to be Andrea Dovizioso, who'd only won 2 MotoGP races before that, and in very difficult conditions. Absolute masterclass, really, for the 2nd week in a row.
Like I said, he had to wait 166 Premier Class weight races. Slightly, I think, yeah, massively disappointed because we felt like Danny Pedrosa, even Paolo Ciabatti from Ducati, Lynn Jarvis from Yamaha, as many of his rivals had earmarked Danny Pedrosa as a big pre-race favourite. But yeah, just didn't manage that medium rear tyre as well as this man.